Hello there. It's a lovely day today, and I'm spending the morning painting with some friends in the New Forest. We're going to a place called Pond Head, where they're making charcoal. It's an area where they're restoring the hazel coppice, and the charcoal is made in this area called Pond Head. The Pond Head Conservation Trust manage this enclosure under licence from Forestry England. When the kilns are lit, for the first hour or so, there's a lot of steam and a little bit of smoke that comes out from the initial starting the process. And it's quite atmospheric, so I think it makes a good subject on a lovely spring morning like this. That lovely dog there is Denby, and he's owned by Jenny. Now this is Alan Langford, and he's doing a watercolour today. I think they're all at the drawing stage, whether it's oil or watercolour. Alan's doing a portrait upright painting. I think he's got the same angle that I've got, which is going to be straight onto the kiln, which I don't actually think is the best angle. There's Janet being bothered by the dogs, and there's a lovely little puppy. And there's Derek looking after them. Derek's in charge of the burn today. This is Colin Richins. They're all professional painters. They make their living from painting. And Colin has some marvellous plein equipment which he's made himself. It's very light, and everything's very neat and tidy, and everything's got its place with brushes. And he's doing oil. Now Barry Peckham here, he's doing a watercolour, and he started putting the paint on. He's done his drawing. Now you can see under the sunshade over there is Jenny. Very good idea having a sunshade. And she's doing an oil, and she's using her plein air paint box. It is an old cigar box. She's still doing some drawing. Barry does a lot of plein air painting, so he's very used to it. A lot of artists are not really used to plein air, but I think it's most important to do it because you start to get a memory of the natural colours. Now, here's Barry, he's putting some details in. He does some very nice watercolours. And there's his messy old paint box. And there's Alan's not quite so messy paint box. Oh, he's got some paint on now, but you can see from that being directly in front of the kiln, it does look a little bit like a old steam engine. Now Barry's got some more paint on, and that's coming on. That's starting to create an atmosphere around this kiln. And he's got a little bit more of the side of the kiln as well, which I think is an advantage. Now Colin's oil is coming on well, and he's got that a better angle, a nice composition. And there's me. I'm on the left, and I've got a little watercolour that I'm trying to do. But I'm also doing a video, so that's my excuse anyway. Now Jenny's got some paint on now, and she's got a nice composition there, and you can see that it's Cuban cigars in that box, or was. Very pleasant under this tree. And there's my drawing. I'm a bit behind the others because I was the late arrival. Now Colin's really got some atmosphere there, and he will continue this painting in this studio because um, he really likes to put some detail into things. And Jenny will probably do the same. Hers is coming on really nicely. I like her composition there as well too. This is Alan's, and he's really got some colour there. I like the fire in the kiln. You can almost feel the heat. Now Barry's has come on very well. He's got a good atmosphere there as well. I think it's very nice little watercolour. I'm afraid that's mine. The dog looks as though he's been run over by a steam engine. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little painting trip in the forest. It's nice to see traditional woodcrafts being carried out in the forest. Anyway, if you did find it interesting, please click a like and maybe subscribe. Anyway, I look forward to doing another one soon. Goodbye for now.